Hi y'all, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn and I'm going to do a collective reading, but I want to see which zodiac sign I'm going to be reading for. So, really quick, let's see who I'm reading for. Who is this reading going to be for? Ooh, just mainly got some advice going on about not letting the past hold you back. A Scorpio. Nothing is yet set in stone. Work through your fears. It's mainly, yeah, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let something that's from whatever it is that's holding you back, the thing that you are afraid of the most, don't let that hold you back, because nothing is yet set in stone. You make you make your own fate. You know, you got to believe in the impossible. That's like what you have on your back of your deck. But I want to see, what do you mean by don't let your past hold you back? I hope you're all doing lovely today. My Scorpios, what do you mean that don't let their past hold them back? You're not making any action towards something. You're not changing. You're not making action towards what you know you need to make action towards. You're not changing the thing that you know that you need to change. You're not making a decision that I feel like you kind of already know. Like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like when you don't make a decision, that is making a decision. Refusing to make a decision is making a decision, as in you don't want to deal with this. You don't want to, like for example, if you're choosing between like two people, for example, and you're like, well, I don't want to choose between each person, because like, what if this, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings and I don't want to hurt that person's feeling. But the thing is like, that person will hurt, yes, for a little bit, but then they will come across somebody that they're supposed, that they need to learn from, that they are supposed to have an experience with. And just like this experience of not making a decision, making a decision, you have to make a decision. And like, it's like you're just afraid, but like, it's like you're afraid of like not having happiness, like with something. It could be two different people. Yeah, I do feel like it is like with somebody. You're not seeing something like, I feel like somebody's asking for something, trying to manifest something into their life, a Scorpio, my collective view. And I feel like you have been working hard on manifesting it, but it's like you're not actually putting the effort into it. You're not putting the work into it. Like, as you manifest, you have to put work towards it. So like, if you were like, for example, if you want to publish a book or you want to get something published, you have to write it. You have to go, at least try to do a little bit of like editing or like fixing the errors and stuff like that before you send it in, because you want it to be legible. So like, I feel like you just got to put a little bit of effort into it, and I feel like you haven't been putting any effort into something. You're not making a decision about like where you want to go. For example, you don't know what publisher to go to. You don't know how to go about doing any of that stuff. You're not changing. You're just staying in the same place over and over again. And I do feel like there's somebody that's trying to offer you something. I'm not 100% sure if it's love though. Like, I do see it, but I don't see it. I also see an illusion. Not seeing something quite clearly. It's like you're in your head about things. Like, you're letting your past hold you back. You're letting all of the things that you had done in your past, you're letting it like take over. You got to change your mindset. You can do this. You can make this decision. What is it that works best for you? Like, don't think about anybody else. And I know it sounds horrible, but when you're making a decision about your life, it's your life you're living. At the end of the day, you go home to yourself. You go to sleep with yourself. The decision isn't on anybody else. It's your life of what makes you happy, So I feel like that's something you need to realize. And like, if you want it, then you have to go for it. You can't just like let it go by you. I feel like somebody's letting something go by. I'm also kind of getting a third party situation. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like a third party situation. Like, I even got one right here. So that's interesting. I feel like somebody's also not making any money. Could be, spending a lot of money. All right. I feel like you have an idea. There's something you need to do. There's some kind of an idea that is like bursting to come out of you, I feel like. And it's creating something. It's like creating, I mean, I wouldn't really say an empire, but it could be like creating like, again, like going off of by the writer, thing. It could be like writing a book or writing, a blog, and it's like you have this really great idea and you want to give, birth to it. You want to do it, but it's like you're not going for it. You're too afraid to go for it. It's like you're afraid you'll be stealing something or not doing something right. You're just letting too many things hold you back, I feel like. Yes, things from your past, the way that you're thinking. It's like you don't think this idea that you have is like worth it, You just kind of look at things as they are. You're kind of like staying in this sad mindset. And because you're staying like that, like I feel like things are just passing you by, things that you're supposed to be seeing and you're supposed to be going towards. See conflict, and I feel like this is the cycle that you've been in. You've been in this cycle of constantly downplaying yourself, making like, oh, you can't do this because you didn't do it right in the past, or because things didn't go according to plan in your past. But like, that's the thing, like that's the past. You're supposed to learn from your past and then move forward. And I think you're just like holding yourself back. And if you wouldn't hold yourself back, you'd be happy. You'd be at a point in your life where like you would feel like you have everything going for you. But I feel like you've lost a lot of your hope. You're not healing from something. You're not learning from this cycle. I feel like you've even gotten advice from people, or I feel like you've gotten advice from people, and it may be their advice wasn't the soundest advice. But I also feel like you didn't listen to them. You had the option and you didn't go for it. I feel like judgment's being passed on you. And then this is where the idea comes from that, not taking action is what's putting you in this situation. I do feel like once you start letting go of those things, that's when like you end up having once you let go of the things that you're not healing from, and you like actually start listening to people, the ideas that you get is like what I feel like you also let go of some kind of addiction, and you like maybe aren't somebody's puppet anymore, like, or maybe you leave this third party relationship that I was getting. But once you leave it, you find this happiness, you find the family, whatever it is that you're specifically looking for, you will find. You won't be in misery anymore. Well, this is what I've got for you. I'm going to grab you some, yeah, I do. I think I want to grab you some advice really quick because I don't want to leave it at that. We will grab the angel romance since it's right there. Okay, what does my Scorpio need to do in order to work through their fears, to not let their past hold them back? You have to love yourself first. Self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, I do feel like this thing, whatever it is that you've like been letting hold you back, I feel like it's made you kind of hate yourself somewhere along the way. And it's like they're telling you, you got to see the good in yourself. You got to see the beauty that you have in yourself. Beauty, like men can be beautiful as well. Like all men can be beautiful. Like beautiful men, beautiful women, whatever you are. I feel like you need to realize your own beauty within and without, and you're out. And as you start to like realize this, you start to gain your confidence again. Like I feel like this is when you start um that's when you'll have things start happening for you a lot better. That's when you'll have your 10 of Pentacles. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like you could be in a relationship where, or, yeah, I do feel like you're in a relationship, or you think that there is somebody that is not interested in you. Like, I feel like you have feelings for somebody and you've like told yourself over and over again that they don't like you. Cause I feel like there's something in your past, maybe somebody in your past and it had feelings for you. And, you thought that it was something more than it really was and things didn't really work out. And I feel like you didn't really take the time out to heal from that situation and to gain your confidence and to fall in love with yourself and see the things that maybe you had done also wrong in the relationship, because it takes two to tango. It takes two to screw up a relationship. Like regardless of what anybody says, it's just how it is. And it does take time to sit there and realize, hey, this didn't work. You know, maybe I should have done this and things could have been a little bit better. As long as this, you know, like it's a compromise. And then I feel like you also have like once you find, again, like once you find this love for yourself and you start to realize that there were things that you should have like A, looked out for, or B, you could have fixed, or you know, C, you know, you didn't really like, but you know, you kind of like sacrificed for it. I feel like somebody sacrificed something to be with somebody that they're not even 100% in with. And it's like the reason they did it is because like they don't really completely see themselves for who they really are, like you don't. And I feel like it's because you feel like the person that you really want to go after doesn't actually have the same feelings for you as you have for them. But it's like the relationship that you're currently in, you're in that same thing, you're doing the exact same thing. You're literally manifesting what you're thinking into your mind into your current relationship. And it's like somebody's not as into the other person as they let on. But it's interesting because like if you were to resolve this, heal this, you know, leave this unrequited love, that's when you'll find the passion, you know, like this passionate relationship that I feel like you've been really looking for. You got to let go of the control issues. You got to like really let go of things, like let go of the things that are holding you back. Like I love how that keeps coming through too. Okay, but I am going to leave it right here. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for subscribing. If you like my vibe, subscribe. It's awesome to see newcomers. Thank you for the people that have been sticking with me through this whole time. If you please like my video. If you resonate, it really helps out. Lets me know that it resonates with you and that I'm doing a good job. And I think that's all I really got for you. But either way, may we meet again. Bye.